Ooh. What is up, my friends? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? A little modern today. Trying out a deck that I stole from the internet. I don't remember exactly where I saw this list. It was on Twitter somewhere. I can't recall exactly who it was from. But I saw it, I copy-pasted it, I liked it. It's been sitting on my desktop for a week now. And I want to try it out. So obviously, Arclight Phoenix is the new hotness in Modern. Question, of course, is what to do with it. And Ross Merriam's done a very, very good job. My teammate and friend, of course, with Is-It versions of Arclight Phoenix and Thing in the Ice and so on and so forth. And I tried a mono red version of Arclight playing Hollow 1 somewhat recently. Kind of liked it. But I saw this list and I was like, I like this a lot, actually. So a little Lingering Souls action for the fair matchups. This was his playing the Street Wraiths to help make the Hollow ones better. And then we have the gut shots from Ross's list. And then most importantly, we have all black sideboard cards. The mono red sideboard cards, one of the biggest counts, I think, against the mono red version of his deck is the sideboard kind of sucks. And this version's got all the good ones. Leyline of the Void. We got Stony Silence for Ironworks. We got Collective Brutality and Thoughtseize and Fatal Push and just all the good ones here. And the no red sideboard for the basically mono red main deck. I like it. Deck seems sweet. Let's jump right in and see what happens. Of course, the holidays are upon us. I'll be cubing at some point as well. End of the year is a little crazy, so pretty sweet. It is a little wild, obviously. Obviously, Burning Inquiry and Goblin Lore, kind of wild Magic cards as far as variance goes. And maybe you cast Inquiry and discard all your Hollow ones. Maybe you discard all of your Arclights and keep all your Hollow ones. But a lot of power here, and I really like adding Lingering Souls to the equation as a card. We're okay casting, happy discarding. Faithless Looting, still very, very good. I like it. I like it. And Tiki Chiki, glad you're feeling better, my friend. 5-0 has been called by Pyrojack. Let's go. Let's go. Bakes my cakes. Alright, turn 1. Adept. Turn 2, Goblin Lore. That's a keep skis. What's up, Tannen? We got Burnsy hanging out, of course. Of course, my article went up on Monday on CoolStuffInc.com, all about Loxobots in Modern. Make sure you check that one out. Video accompanying that. And I just finished writing my article for tomorrow, which this is bad for us, which I'm super excited about, all about Arena and esports and the future of Magic, and I'm stoked.
Hey Jim, I haven't been able to catch the stream in a couple months because I moved to the opposite coast from you for work. Love your YouTube content. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, my friend. I appreciate that. Thanks for the resub. I hope the move is doing well for you. Alright, so we Blood Crypt here. Obviously, Bogle seems like a really bad matchup for us because we have no interaction for them, but we'll let it rip. It's a nice gut shot, of course. They have Coronet. We are going to lose, yes. Just going to hope they don't have a Coronet and they don't have a Ethereal Armor either, and their hand is just bad for some reason, which probably isn't true. Alright, this is a start. We can probably beat this. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, we have a pretty good start, too. If we get some Arclights, get this Hollow one down. Burning Inquiry. So, I guess that screws their hand up, too. Like, theoretically. Also, we can draw, like, a Looting or something and try and get... Yeah, I guess we Inquiry here. Seems better than Goblin Lore. Gives us a chance at a redraw of, like, a Looting or another Inquiry. You know, our goal here is to get very, very lucky and hit a lot of Arclights, basically. So, bombs away. We discarded Gutshot, Foothills, and another Burning Inquiry. And got 3 triggers. So not ideal, no Arclights, but a reasonably fast clock. They discarded Scout, Bogle, Umbra. So, what's up, Jay? I did very, very bad in the Twitch Rivals event. I'm very, very angry about it. I should not have played my Rakdos deck. It was very stupid of me. The practice stream the night before, I literally said that I thought it was going to be a very weird metagame of a lot of weird decks, given the pool of players, and I should just play green-black because it's safer and better against a random metagame. I chose to ignore that and just play Rakdos anyway, and I got crushed by a bunch of weird decks. I also had a brutal misclick against Numot, where I was able to...
How's it going, Jim? I'm back with that 4-month resub. Are you going to GP Worcester? If so, I'll see y'all there.
What's up, Rude? I probably am. Yes, thanks for the resub. So against Numot, we're probably just super dead here. I got settled, so I had a bunch of mana in play, and then I was able to this is not good enough. All right. I guess soaks up. I guess actually soaks up 2 damage. So I cast the Direfleet Daredevil and was able to flashback an Expansion Explosion for 4, dealing 4 and drawing 4. Except I misclicked and double-clicked on Numot's picture, and because of that, he drew 4 cards and took 4 damage, and I lost the game in comical fashion. So, felt pretty bad, but it was a lot of fun. I'm super excited about the tournament itself and the future of Magic. Again, my article tomorrow on said the old girlfriend's name on coolstuffinc.com is going to be all about arena and esports and stuff, and I'm really, really excited. So, if I left Hollow One back, I would still be dead. 4, 6, 5. Yeah, I mean, the hope there is they just have nothing. They chump block. So, all right. So I mean, this matchup seems atrocious for us. We have Thoughtseizes, and that's really it. Like, I guess Gutshot is actually fine just for faster Phoenixes. Like, Lingering Souls just seems actively bad. What's up, Dragon? Yeah, I mean, none of our cards do much here. We have no Edicts, we have no Thing in the Ice, etc., etc. Gotta get lucky and try and Thoughtseize their 1 Bogle. Their deck has a fail rate, obviously, so... Open in Dallas. Do I travel that far for opens? Yeah. Of course I do. Travel everywhere. Yes, Jay. So it's funny. So Nicole won HQ. Nicole's won HQ a lot. We win a lot now. We've joined this, like, it's like a Twitch like stream of like group of players who all play together, and Nicole and I have joined that, and it's been very, very helpful in winning HQ. Sort of like playing with, like, 100 people all at once. So me and Nicole win a lot now, and I guess we just keep. And so Nicole won, and then Matt was funny, shouted her out, because if you win and you're in like the first quadrant of winners, they'll say your name. So they're like, Lady of the Sea, and Nicole's name is Lady of the Crease, obviously. And let's see, looting. Street Wraith is nice. That was a good pickup. All right, so discard Mountain. Probably just the Lightning Bolt, honestly. And then that was a good draw too. Then Nicole won again, and Scout Rogowski announced her, and he said, Lady of the whatever. And Nicole's like, what the hell? Why don't they just say my name? So she tweeted at Scout Rogowski, and Scout Rogowski responded, saying that apparently on their teleprompter it gets cut off, and that he would get it right next time. So Nicole won again, and Scott announced her name, Lady of the Crease. Sorry, Nicole, I got you, or whatever. It's pretty funny. So we're basically HQ famous now. At least Nicole is. All right, we're gonna Thoughtseize for sure. Let's cast Looting and hope we just draw Phoenix. We did not. All right, we're gonna just ship 2 lands. Actually, we ship the fetch lands. I guess we can just Thoughtseize. So yeah, Nicole's famous. Nicole's gonna go pro with HQ. All right, so they have Coronet, Path, Rancor, Spirit Mantle. No land though. No land. D White, new sub. D White, what's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Nicole and I have won a lot. A lot of it was all in one sitting. We won like 380 in one tournament. Rancor, Spirit Mantle, Path. And we can't beat Coronet, but if they Path us, we have no threat at all. And if they just like whiff for, if they have to whiff for multiple turns, all right, we'll just take Coronet, which can't beat it. Like, it's Burnsy for gerbil. If we take Path and they draw a land in the next 2 turns, we can't win. They just Rancor and they Coronet, and we can't ever win. We just can't ever beat Daybreak Coronet, realistically. And our Goblin Lore will hopefully find us some Phoenixes or something. I don't think we can beat Coronet. They have to literally never draw a land for the rest of the game. Obviously, getting Path sucks. Path also allows us to flashback lootings. Path means they're not Rancor. I'm taking the Coronet. Yeah, it sucks, but whatever. They drew a land. HQ is a live mobile game show you play on your phone. It's a lot of fun. It's free to play. You know, they give away like $5,000 a game, and there's like 1,000 winners. Everyone wins like $1 or something. So, Dakota Paul from PA, playing since Con. Favorite card is Ensnaring Bridge. You're mean. Favorite deck is Lantern Control. You're very mean. Puppy named Karn. Dakota, thanks my friend. Appreciate it. All right, there's your Rancor. There's a Looting. Gonna get Path on the upkeep here, sure. All right, so it's got to be a good Looting. We're gonna Looting over Goblin Lore because just more control over what we draw. Thoughtseize, Burning Inquiry. We know their last card is a Umbra, I believe. Spirit Mantle. I guess we just take their last card. Yeah, you probably just can't win, honestly. Oh, Jay, it's just a channel. It's like twitch.com/trivia champion or something. It's not like exclusive. It's just a Twitch channel that streams HQ, and then everyone in chat works together. Yeah, I mean, we're super dead here. This has to be the best Goblin Lore of all time. It was not the best Goblin Lore of all time. All right. I mean, that matchup seems almost impossible, so whatever. What are you going to do? Let's try again. Burnsy. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. Welcome. Play a little Modern today. We're going to play a lot of Arena. We're going to do a lot of both. I'll be streaming a lot tomorrow. Obviously, Christmas is coming up. Things are kind of crazy. Do some Christmas shopping. You know, all that jazz. Lipip. Why Goblin Lore over Flashback Looting? Because we need to get really, really lucky to win. And the best way to get lucky there was just Goblin Lore, draw 2 hollow ones or something, and I don't even know. Alright, this hand's fine. Power Jack, thanks a lot. Got some burn skis here. Simian Spirit God. You know, you haven't played Modern in a while. You get reminded about it. Here you are, playing Modern. Manamorphose. Alright. hollow one. Alright. Turn 1, Chalice the Void. Give me spells to cast and stuff, you know. What's up, Tesserator? How's it going, my friend? Welcome. Oh, look, they have no second land. So we'll just cast Arclight Phoenixes and kill them. So, cool. Works for me. Hope they Blood Moon us. That's lucky. Goblin Lore. Discarding Arclight, Lightning Bolt, Burning Inquiry. Very, very lucky. Discarded some ones, put the Arclight in the graveyard. Now I'm going to win this game easily. Gemstone Caverns. Alright. About Manamorphose. Go red. Blah, blah, blah. Red. I'm just going to cast one to get it countered. And then we're going to cast the Goblin Looting, or Goblin Lore, and try and hit an Arclight.
Also get Nicole the puppy already.
What's up, Pajama Salad? 2 years. That's awesome, my friend. You the bomb. Thanks so much. That was 3 spells, right? Yep, Manamorphose, Inquiry. Easy as pie. Nice Chalice of the Void. Now what? Deafening Clarion. Sure. You got it. Lingering Souls. That's cute. Let's take 1,000,000 damage. I don't care. Yeah, I have souls in the graveyard, don't I? So I don't need to take damage. That works. All right, so yeah, I guess we could just Goblin Lore, Gut Shot. Yeah, Goblin Lore, Gut Shot. Try and find more Phoenixes. Works for me. So we need to cast the Gut Shot first because we don't want to discard it because it's a vital part of our thing. Let's cast that, then cast Goblin Lore. Discarding nothing really of value. And there's no reason to cast Manamorphose, so we'll just cast this Lingering Souls. Awesome, Sacred Wrath. Christmas cards went out a few days ago. Hopefully you all get them soon if you haven't gotten them. Cast Manamorphose, then Lore. Did I have Manamorphose before for Lore? Didn't I draw that? Maybe I had it. I don't know. That'd have been better. Whatever, they're dead. They suck. Okay, so they're playing Prison Deck. Gut Shot's got to come out. Probably got the Bolts too. Bring in... I like Thoughtseize, despite being bad against... Whatever. We have no way to remove an Ensnaring Bridge either. They're about to board into a Murder You deck. What does a Murder You deck mean? It sounds very rude. Brutality's fine. Just a 2-mana spell. Like leaving a Bolt, I guess. Oh, they're gonna have like graveyard stuff too. Probably have like Rest in Peace. That's annoying. Chandra Hazaret. I don't really care about those cards. They're gonna have graveyard hate. That's the most important part. So let's like trim some Lingering Souls, leave some Bolts in, I guess. So we have 4 Arclight, 2 Lingering Souls are only graveyard cards for the most part. We can just cast those if we have to. So a lot of Rabble Masters. Okay, so the Bolts seem good. Brutality seems good too, Ben. I'm cool with this. I think the Prison decks are so bad. Like the fail rate's just so high. It does seem a little weird to not have any direct artifact removal. We're just playing the Stonies. Alright, we're going to keep. Kind of a painful hand here, but... Has anyone tried playing Death Shadow in a deck like this? I look at my hand of Shockland, Fetchland, Street Wraith, Thoughtseize, and I kind of go like, whoa. You know? Pretty happy about this Thoughtseize, my opponent mulliganing on the play. This is going to take a million damage here, but we're going to hold the Wraith. Because if we draw a hollow one off the looting, we can cast it next turn easilier. Easilier, I said.
Looking forward to 2019.
What's up, Hitman? Thanks, my friend. I appreciate that. 6 months. Awesome. Hype in chat. Sweet Tower Durden. Yes, if you can accurately predict the metagame, the Rakdos deck is very, very good. Rest in peace, Hazoret, Deafening Clarion. Alright, so... Let's see.
Give me sugar and water.
We're taking Rest in Peace. We can Brutality, the Clarion, Hazoret's kind of whatever. We can just block it. Yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good for us. Sometimes you gotta get lifelink, you know? The old Rugged Prairie. Alright, so let's have a good looting here. See? See? Nice Street Wraith, Jim. Alright, so we're gonna Wraith first. Now that we've actually drawn the hollow one. Feels nice. Flameblade Adept also seems nice. So what's looting? Alright. I'm cool discarding 2 Lingering Souls. Feels nice. We have Goblin Lore next turn. A lot of stuff next turn. This is pretty nice. Tower Durden, I'm not really sure how to make matchups better. Honestly, it doesn't really matter because the new set will be out soon, so it's sort of like a bunch of new Rakdos cards coming. It's not really worth putting much thought into. Alright, well, next turn feels nice. So they can Deafening Clarion kill the Adepts, which is fine. We just flashback Lingering Souls and cast Burning Inquiries and do all sorts of stuff. Up, they have a Spirit Guide. And a Hazoret. Without the ability to attack or block. And now you can Brutality their Deafening Clarion. Alright. That's not really appealing yet. Maybe just Brutality. How we discard, like... even drain them? Which Duress? Actually, we're at 11. Let's get a drain here. They'll be able to attack for 5 next turn. Astute modes. Drain Duress. I don't want them to get lifelink either, so... and discard... probably the Goblin Lore. Just the most expensive card. Alright. That's right. If I do this, then they can block. Alright, I need to think for a second. So that makes Flameblade Adept pretty bad. We need to make them discard first. That would have been embarrassing. Alright. Alright, so they had a Spirit Guide. So it makes sense why they decided to cast the Hazoret then. That's fine. So that's pretty annoying, but whatever. Now we just duress drain, set up a bunch of lingering souls, and just beat them with lingering souls tokens. There's the lore. Arid the Fervent. Alright, they play a land. Just a little weird. But okay. Go to 8. We get the flashback Lingering Souls and attack. We draw a land. It's pretty cool. Okay. So play Adepts, flashback Souls. Next turn we have a pretty sweet attack coming. They obviously have some big draws here. We could just like kill us, but what's up, Tower Durden? It's just a list I saw online that I want to try out. The application of all the good black sideboard cards seems really cool. Lingering Souls seems kind of nice as well, while maintaining the power of Hollow One and what's it called? Arclight Phoenix. Yeah, ideally no Deafening Clarion on the top. Obviously, that would be the worst case scenario, but they have no cards in hand, so whatever happens, happens. Why did I suicide my Hollow One into Hazoret? Because they had 2 cards in their hand. And the possibility of Spirit Guide was there, but not super high. And what are you going to do? Might have been able to make a read on it, given that they played Hazoret and not Deafening Clarion to kill my creature, but alright, so Foothills, they kept the card in hand. We'll keep our card as well. Burning Inquiry. A Lightning Helix targeting us. Okay. It's bold. Kept a Bolt. 4, 8, 9. Alright. They discarded Assemble the Legion, Spirit Guide, and Gideon. So if I know anything about probability, they are guaranteed to draw land next turn. Because they discarded 3 spells. Right? That's how it works, right? Next turn we have Looting, Bolt, Attack. They just took 9. Looting is 3, 6, 7, 8, and the Bolt is 9. So if we draw a land, we can just kill them. Opponent's playing a pretty cool cube deck. Alright. Flameblade Adept is not what we were looking for. So 3, 6, 7, 8. We're going to need to draw a land, or they just kill us with Hazoret. So a land that's not a shock land, please. That is not what I asked for. Oh, right. Can't block the Flyers. I'm stupid. Man, I'm on today. We're good. Never mind. Obviously, Hazoret does not have flying, so yeah. Sweet. Good. Well played, Jim. Good match. It's the holidays, you know? It's the holidays. So, we lethal anyway. I don't know why I thought they could block the Lingering Soul token. It doesn't make any sense. So, they should have... If they had attacked, we would have lost. Because then we would have had not enough power to kill them, and they kill us in the backswing. If they just attack, creature dies, and they shoot us, we lose. So... Oops. Mr. Pastic, new sub. Mr. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did put a lot of energy in my article today. Articles up tomorrow. Once again, all about Arena and esports and the future of Magic and stuff. Super excited about it. CoolStuffInc.com. Make sure to check it out. Is it Arclight the best? It's the most accomplished at the moment, but I don't think we've fully explored the Arclight Phoenix rabbit hole. Right, the no attack there didn't make any sense, which is why it confused me probably. Alright. This hand's pretty bad. It's got a hand that like looks fine, but I think it's just not what we're trying to be doing. We're a synergy deck, and this is just no synergy at all. Just a 1/2, a 4-mana 4/4, and some bolts. We're gonna mulligan. I mean, this is obviously objectively worse, but we have a scry now. Draw 5 is interesting. This hand also just seems atrocious. We do nothing. We get a scry. We do nothing. We Manamorphose. We have like a blind draw, and then a blind draw, and then a blind draw. Yeah, just mulligan. All right. This feels more. This feels like it has more potential. I'll bottom that. Manamorphose could be anything. I do not think Arclight Phoenix will be banned. Grim Lavamancer. Alright, so probably just burn. I think that killing Lavamancer is of extreme importance. So we're going to gut shot first and not risk discarding it to Burning Inquiry. We get lucky here and draw land and put a Arclight in the graveyard. We can get it back. Let's get lucky. Discarded Lingering Souls, Goblin Lore, Lightning Bolts, kept Inquiry Phoenix. So not super lucky. They are playing burn. They discarded a Blaze, a Bolt, and a Skullcrack. Okay. Not the worst. New sub is Pat from Atlanta. Playing since Plane Shift. Favorite card, Pile Driver. Favorite deck is Goblin Bidding. Puppy name is Wumpus. They had another Searing Blaze. That's bad for us. Alright, so Wooded Foothills. Alright, we're going to Foothills first. Because I want to get a black source for Lingering Souls. We're going to cast Inquiry. We discarded Hollow One, Street Wraith, Burning Inquiry, and we kept the Phoenix. Alright. They discarded Lightning Helix, Boros Charm, Swift Spear. Alright, so they discarded a lot of spells at least. I think saying that Faithless Looting has a 0% chance of being banned is ridiculous. It is definitely on the watch list. Is it going to be banned? Probably not, but this is really bad for us. I think we're in huge trouble now. Okay. I mean, we Lingering Souls. Probably just die. I got some brutalities on the board. I think this matchup should be fine for us. You know, we just like land an early Hollow One or an early Phoenix. We're in great shape. Obviously, this game has not gone particularly well for us, but I do think that Ironworks should be banned. I think Crackland Ironworks is an egregious Magic card, and that deck is just bad for Magic as a whole. I don't think it's necessarily too good. I just think it's terrible for Magic. All right, I mean, blow me out, whatever. Like, this is fine. It's not great, but it's not at our face, I guess. It's still really bad, but I would ban Ironworks itself. I think that I'm not ready to ban Opal, Stirrings, or any of those cards because they go in a lot of decks. They're still constricted in what they do. Like the Stirrings being legal, Ponder being banned, argument's stupid. Obviously, Ponder can go in any deck and Stirrings can't. There's still like deck building concessions. I just think that the deck itself, Ironworks, is egregious. It is terrible for gameplay, terrible to watch, terrible for new players. It adds very, very little to the format. Even the players who play it and do well with it also agree it should be banned. Andrew wants it to be banned. Austin Collins wants it to be banned. Like, it's just not a good experience for the game Magic the Gathering. And not every banning is predicated on power level reasons. Top was banned for, time reasons as well as power level reasons. Second Sunrise is banned in Modern for similar reasons to why Ironworks should be banned. It's just stupid. Just ban KCI, leave the other decks for now. Modern's fine otherwise. Alright, so Brutalities. Might be it. Just shave like 2 Lingering Souls. Honestly. The threat base is a little light in this deck, honestly. Like, I feel like a lot of these games we just haven't really had a good threat. We play an Adept, it might die. If we don't draw a hollow one, we haven't really Arclight Phoenixed with any regularity yet. It's possible they have Graveyard Hate, but there's something else I really want to bring in. I mean, Fatal Push is okay, but I think this is fine. The gut shots aren't great. Yeah, maybe just put in Push over gut shot. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. I mean, why ban Scrap Trawler? You can just ban Ironworks. What's the difference? It doesn't matter. Whatever. Ban Scrap Trawler. Whatever. Just ban one card that makes Ironworks unplayable. And not one of the cards that goes in other decks. Alright. We got to keep this hand. It's got turn 1, possible hollow 1. Oh, the Wraiths are really bad, too. Misha boarded them out. Man, this doesn't seem like a great matchup for us. I mean, turn 1 Flameblade Adept here is going to attack for a lot next turn. And they could have like a Smash Smithereens or something. Top Alcohol. No, I was playing a Fast Magic Online League today. No Arena today. I'll be playing a lot tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to Adept first. I mean, Wraith makes the hollow ones work, but suspend Rift Bolt. Alright. So we're going to Burning Inquiry first before playing a land and before cycling this, hoping to discard this. So I don't want to cycle it. We'll just not discard our hollow one. We discarded a hollow one. But we kept one too, though. We also discarded a Fatal Push, and we got 2 Street Wraiths. So I guess we'll cycle a Street Wraith here. It's good for a damage, and theoretically we have the initiative as far as damage goes with our hollow one. We can just draw more hollow ones too. I mean, trading 2 for 1 on life against Burn is not great, but we have a hollow one too, so we are doing a lot. And just like gonna rot in our hand otherwise. Oh my god. Not ideal. Not ideal. Let's see what they do here. If they have like Searing Blaze on the Adept, it's like pretty bad. But yeah, it looks like what they have. Obviously they have that. Alright. We have a hollow one. We're doing stuff. We have hopefully cards we can draw that are good that aren't lands.
Jundin RVA Riot.
C2, 6-month resub. Welcome back, my friend. Go to 6. I mean, if they don't kill my hollow one. I have 5 cards in hand. This forces them to kill Arclight Phoenix. We go to 7. I mean, I think we just got to do it. It's very likely we just die. They just like burn us, kill us. I think those 2 Street Wraiths are going to come back to haunt us. We won? Wow. Nothing in their hand could deal with an Arclight Phoenix? That's incredible. No helixes, no... Just nothing? I guess our Inquiry might have like wrecked their hand, maybe? Alright. Maybe these cards are just... Maybe just don't want these Street Wraiths at all. It just seems too bad. Just like bringing all these cards and just... Except the fact that our cards aren't very good. Leaving like 1 Street Wraith, maybe? Leaving a Gut Shot. Gut Shot's not better than Street Wraith. Wraith just seems so bad. A lot of our cards like don't matter necessarily because we're going to just discard a lot of them, but... Now we're on the draw, too. It's not ideal. What's up, Abigail? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. Just relaxing. Holidays are here. Collective Brutality is here. We have a lot of... Obviously, we keep this in. A lot of damage here, but... If you're just tuning in, welcome. Make sure you follow the stream. If you haven't followed, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. And, Christmas time. Growl Spellbreaker seems good. Another Adept. Alright. They have Searing Blades again. It's going to be pretty annoying, but... Searing Blades like shouldn't even be that good against us. We only really have Flameblade Adept, but... I guess it kills Arclight too, but... Just play a creature, please. No? Alright. I mean, I would like to hold Brutality to kill a creature. I think we're going to just attack and play a tap land and say go and set up Brutality for next turn. No music? No, music's not on when I do the YouTube videos. Otherwise I get arrested for copyright infringement and stuff. Sub-Zero. Alright. They want to play it slow, we can play it slow too. Sure. Like, we're pretty unlikely to, like, die next turn. And next turn, making Brutality. We're taking no pain off our foothills. Bolt us. Sure. It's going to be an Eidolon, is it? Oh, that's so good for us. I guess it negates a little. That's still good. Alright. So we kill them next turn. So we just need to not die this turn, essentially. I guess we don't kill them next turn. We're close to killing them next turn. Alright, we'll just start here and see what they got. All 3 modes. Them, discarding. I mean, Goblin Lore is obviously worth 1,000,000 damage right now with our... Maybe just discard 2 bolts. And the next turn we go Lore... Bolt, they go 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. They're dead next turn, yeah. Let's discard 2 bolts, which is weird, but... Take 2. Their hand is Helix land, yeah. Play this tapped. And deal 6. And then next turn we have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. You did. Bold attack there. I said Menace, never mind. Sweet. So, I mean, Brutality's great. So, good sideboard cards coming in clutch there. Round 3 coming up. We're 1-1. Again, this is a deck I found on Twitter. Don't recall the exact origin of it. Might have been Jerry Thompson. I'm not sure. I just saw it on Twitter. I pasted it last week. I was like, I'll play that later. And now it's later. So here we are. Deck seems interesting so far. The Street Wraiths are a little weird. I'm not going to lie. I could see maybe like Death Shadow. That makes you want to play main deck Thoughtseize though. And then makes your gut shots good. It makes Lingering Souls not necessary. I don't know. Alright, well, I mean, Wraith looks good here. So, Mardoo. Mardoo. Alright. Open on Street Wraith. Cycle. They mulligan, they scryed bottom. Lingering Souls. Alright. Looting. We just like, don't find Arclight Phoenix that often, it seems like. But, alright. Lingering Souls can go. We don't know if Gutshot's going to be good or not. We already have a Bolt. Suck in the bad. Welcome back.
Is it just me, or should Riot have been the Summit keyword, but with a different ability than Haste?
Maybe. I could see that. Alright. Starting Gutshot's pretty like high variance. Like Gutshot's either really good or really bad. But I think Lingering Souls in the bin, turn 1 hollow 1, they mulligan. We'll just keep the more powerful cards in our hand. Is there a reason for Snow Basics? Because they awesome and it's Christmas time. Happy holidays. Our Christmas tree set up. We have all these Star Wars Hallmark ornaments that Nicole paid $100 million billion for. They all link together. So there's an X-Wing, a Death Star, a TIE Fighter, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and a Millennium Falcon. Press the button and they all talk to each other and like play out scenes in the movie and stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, they are playing Shadow. Okay. What's up, Frappoco? What's up, RX? No, we are unfortunately not moving. I guess that is out of date. I'll be doing an end-of-year wrap-up video on YouTube where I'll explain things a little bit more. Turn 1, Dismember Hollow 1. Alright, well our hands went from really good to really bad. Just one league today. Yeah, I gotta get John off the bus. We got hockey tonight and Christmas shopping to do and all sorts of stuff. So I'll be on for a long amount tomorrow. Kind of weird. Like, we don't really have anything we're playing for as far as like Burning Inquiry. There's no cards in our hand we really want to discard. I kind of want to just flashback Lingering Souls and say go and just like reevaluate next turn. I think Lingering Souls is also like a threat against them for sure. We have me and Nicole run a like a deck hockey club at the school. It's like a 8-week thing. We just like go for an hour and take some of the kids and do deck hockey. What's on my Christmas list this year? Honestly, I don't know. Alright, there's your Arclight Phoenix. So now we're interested in like getting this inquiry going. Let's Manamorphose first. My fork just fell into my pasta. Sad face. So you want to increase the odds of discarding Phoenix, so we're going to play a land. And cast Burning Inquiry. Discard Phoenix, Lore, Inquiry, and now we're live here with another Manamorphose. So I'll leave Fetch and just cast Manamorphose. We can hold this Bolt for later. Obviously we don't want to bolt anything right now, so Kyle! Alright. I mean, like, I think we just swing. It's obviously, we can't really kill them in one shot, so it's just, we swing. Unless they have Battle Rage, they kill us. If they don't, we're probably fine. Death Shadow's so hard, like, leveraging this life total here, like, how much to attack. And then from their side, how much damage do they take? They can fetch and shock here and attack for 10. I suppose if they have, like, fetch, shock, fetch, bolt, we're dead. But we need to kill them. Maybe we could have left like one spirit back. Yeah, I guess we're dead because they're fetching and shocking, so. Deck hockey is just like floor hockey. It's like hockey not on skates. It's kind of lame, but it's what the school wanted to do. Alright, there's that battle rage. It doesn't matter. I mean, what are you going to do? They had 2 shocks also, so even if they were 5 points higher, they'd be at 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and 8 is 16. We're just dead anyway, so blocker doesn't matter either. We just couldn't beat a battle rage, so. Alright, I guess we're going to want Leyline of the Void and Fatal Push. Cut these gut shots. Oh, I'll be doing a lot of cubing, don't worry. Cubing is a fun, holiday, relaxing activity. You know, I don't have to cut, honestly. Do you want Leyline of the Void? Like, it's obviously very good against them. It stops Angler and stuff, but I feel like we need to board out so many of our cards. Yeah, so far I'm not very impressed with this deck, honestly. It looked cool, but I feel like Lingering Souls hasn't really been relevant in most of these matchups. Like, yeah, just floor hockey. I think hockey should be played on skates at all times, but it's fun. It's fun for the kids, whatever. You know, there's like 6 kids in the club. Me and Nicole coach it, so don't tell Nicole we got her a hockey stick for Christmas. She only has a goalie stick. She plays goalie, and we're probably going to give it to her today. It's like an early Christmas present, so she can use it tonight. I don't think I want these. So what did I cut? I cut 2 gut shots and a bolt for 3 push. Yeah. Simon, deck seems medium. I'm not really thrilled, honestly. Like, Lingering Souls is fine, but is there a sound in the background? I mean, my computer is in the background. If you have like, if you're wearing headphones, you may be able to hear the computer. People have complained about that before. All right, that sounds good. I think we Blood Crypt. May want to fetch a white later, so I guess we could just fetch the white now. Yeah, that's better. Never mind. We might play this tapped. Yeah, Lingering Souls is like just good in more fair meta games, but like Modern is like perhaps the least fair it's been in like a really long time. Just a bunch of linear decks just pooping all over each other. Sacred Foundry. Flameblade Adept. Again, it's weird though, because like we're gonna attack for some damage, and they're gonna like play Death Shadow and stuff. It's like very, I don't know. Playing with and against Death Shadow is like really, really hard. And Raynad dude was talking shit the other day. I don't care. People are very interested in like trying to get beef between streamers and stuff. I couldn't care less about that guy. Whatever. Like. So we have Goblin Lore next turn. I mean, they're probably gonna get Thoughtseize or something. No. They draw a card. They have Stubborn Denial. If they Stubborn Denial our Goblin Lore, I guess it's not that bad. Now we just cast back-to-back Lingering Souls. Yeah, sure. Let it rip. Go nuts. New Abzan Evolution deck. Don't know what that is. Oh, got Stubborn Denial. That's fun. Let's cast a bunch of Lingering Souls. See, like, do I have an attack here? Like, probably. All of these Arclight decks that are trying to meld ideas just have so many different elements going on. You know, there's like graveyard stuff and discard stuff and hollow ones and Arclights, and you gotta have enough spells and gotta have enough threats, and it's weird. That needs more Fiery Temper. I mean, I think the point is trying to play more powerful cards than Fiery Temper, but it's not really working, so Thoughtseize. Island? Serum Visions. Okay, this is good for us. Is it just playing Riftbolt? I don't think that's... I hear it, but... Manamorphose. Alright, we'll kick Manamorphose around here. There's a reason to make black. Make white, actually. I draw a mountain. Hollow one. Awkward. Super awkward. Attack for 1. Oh, dash for sure. The Twitch Rivals thing was awesome. It's not perfect yet. The fact that it ran so smoothly and did so well with all of the logistical problems is amazing. And again, check my article tomorrow on CoolStuffInc.com. I talk all about Arena and esports and Twitch Rivals and everything. I'm super pumped about it. It's a long article. Spent a long morning writing it. A lot of information in there. So, sure. Go nuts. So if they have a way to remove all my tokens, like a mass removal spell, we're probably going to lose. If they don't, we're probably going to win.
Holy crap, dude.
Holy crap, dude. That was a good draw. Alright. Let's fire away here. Discard Lingering Souls. Goblin Lore. Looting. Alright, I mean, obviously I'd like to keep Fatal Push, but we want to cast Hollow One, so... Don't bolt me. Okay. Those Colligan's Command would be tough, but once again, like all these Lingering Souls in the graveyard, we should be in good shape, barring mass removal. Thanks for following, everyone. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button, of course. Once again, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Alright. Souls felt good that game, but they also didn't do much, so, you know. I still don't think I want these Leylines. Maybe like... Maybe that given that we're going to be less linear, the Street Wraith can just go out for Leylines, because Street Wraith is mostly there to make my hollow ones more reliable. And if they're going to be like Thoughtseizing me and Stubborn Denying me anyway, they're not going to be reliable regardless. And damage does matter. Let's try that. We're on the draw also, so we have an extra card. I don't feel as bad about having a Leyline. Let's just try this. Oh, is that an announcement? You guys want to hear an announcement about next year? The SG Tour and Team BCW? If you want to hear an announcement, raise your hand in chat. A big announcement. Huge. We're going to keep. It's really possible to bring back Phoenix with these decks. I mean, yeah. You get a lot of spells. Gotta see some hands. Gotta see some hands. TBCW 2019 roster. Myself. Returning members. Myself, Tan and Grace, and Ross Merriam. New members. Dylan Hand and reigning Players Champion Joe Lissette. So our team now has 2 Players Champions on it. That's right. That's our new 5 for 2019. We're super pumped. Dylan's obviously great up-and-comer. It's good to have a little young blood on the team because we're all really old guys. We're all like old, grizzled veterans. So Dylan's running for Star City and crushed last year. Super stoked to have him involved. And, of course, Joe, streamer, Players Champ, tons of success in the SG Tour and otherwise. So no introduction really needed. So that's the squad for next year. We're pretty pumped. Go follow Team BCW. Huge giveaway happening soon for a lot of crazy stuff. There you go. Watch this real fast.
Here at BCW, I'm excited to bring a giveaway that BCW is going to be doing in the month of December. First, we're going to give away some BCW Deck Guard Elite sleeves. We're then going to give away a BCW Z Folio 12 pocket binder with our new stitching. Check out our website for more details. And finally, we're going to give away the contents of this Ultimate Masters box that we're going to open on December 21st. There will be a video. You'll be able to get everything that's in the...
All right, so check it out. Big giveaways. Follow Team BCW on Twitter, etc., etc. All right, let's go here. Serum Visions, top, bottom. Hard sell. Brennan's got a family. Brennan just got married, just had a kid, and Brennan's been in Colorado doing game design and stuff. Unfortunately, Brennan's just a little too inundated right now to take on full-time team membership stuff. So, Brennan's taking a little bit of a step back from Magic. You'll still see him. You know, we're still he's still in our group chat. We're still working with him. He's not officially on the team, but he's definitely unofficially still on the team. So he was working on I think Eternal. I'm a bad friend. He's working with Chapin and them. I think it's Eternal. Yeah. But Brandon just had a kid and stuff like that. So he's been taking a bit of a step back. He'll be back though. He'll be back. Don't worry. So I'm stoked, and you should be too. Fatal Push. All right. I'm fine opening on Goblin Lore here off a mountain. Don't discard that hollow one. Discard an Arclight Phoenix. Must be nice. Cast hollow one. Your turn. Yeah, I don't know too much about other games. I mostly just play Magic. I'm too old. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, etc., etc. Is the giveaway worldwide or just the U.S.? I'm not exactly sure. Go on to BCW and find some more info. You can always tweet at them and they'll respond to you. Usually their stuff is worldwide, but I will not guarantee anything. Thought Scour hitting Death Shadow and Dismember. They have another Dismember. God damn it. Dismember is obviously very, very good against Hollow 1 because it puts them to 10 and kills our only threat. So we got to find a nice nice turn next turn. Oh, it's an Angler. Okay. Also bad. Flameblade Adept. So we fire up Manamorphose here. There's a chance we can get back Arclight. It's not likely, though. Burnsy Cam. Alright. Or we could just Flameblade Adept and say go and just almost definitely have it next turn. Then we're going to wait a turn. We Manamorphose here, we brick, and we're just like casting Goblin Lore and just not doing much else. We're just going to play Adept and tap land and pass. We're not really in a huge rush. Games to be a little more grindy, so. Mishra's Booble. They want to look at their top card. What's up, Mono Red? Alright. I mean, we're 20, so this isn't really that scary. And now they have no blockers. Could have Cole against command here. That would be potentially devastating, but we can't really do a ton about it currently. So, all right, we draw Snow-Covered Mountain. All right, on a mountain first. Cast Manamorphose, then cast Goblin Lore. Bloodstained Mire. Alright. Discarded Arclight Phoenix, push, land, and drew a Lightning Bolt. That's nice. It's not nice we drew a bunch of lands, but we've done basically everything we've needed to do here. If they don't have Cole against command, we're probably going to win. If they do have Cole against command, things get dicey, but thoughts on a new arena format pushing out Modern? Wouldn't happen for a really long time. It's Christmas time. I'm dreaming of a white mountain.
Well, okay then. Who's been here longer?
Terran Terror, 32 months you to bomb. I'm gonna sing more Christmas songs for you, Terran Terror, just for you. All I want for Christmas is Terran Terror.
What the hell is that?
To cast your lightning bolts on time. May your face be burned and goblins get turned. Light up the stage card seems very good. Seems very good. They are deep in the tank here. You could have Surgical Extraction for my Phoenixes. They could have Stubborn Denial. They could have Cole against commands. 100 million billion cards they could have here. So, because of their attack, my read is on Cole against command. Maybe they're deciding if they want to like do something else instead of Cole against command. But new spoilers today. There's the new Gruul card and the new Gruul mechanic. Nice hand. Thanks for following, everyone. You want to know why you have snow-covered mountains? So when you draw all lands, you can still feel good about the fact they look cool. Thanks for following, everyone. You're all awesome. All right, Bolt resolves. Phoenixes resolve. And we are swinging for the fences. So thanks for following, everyone. Roar. So they have Kolaghan's Command. They take 6 and go to 5. And they are dead on board. You have no lootings to flashback either. Jeez. Darkness. They are tanking. I know Shadow's hard to play and all, but they are really, really tanking. More wait for them to tank. I'm going to remind everybody to hop on over to CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com, your #1 spot for all your gaming needs. Card games, board games, miniatures, role-playing game supplies. Magic, of course, as well as all other games. Pre-order Ravnica Allegiance. Get your Ultimate Masters box. And, of course, my articles are on here, too. Video Monday, article Friday. Tomorrow's article all about arena and esports and all sorts of stuff. And you know what? In the holiday spirit, we're going to give away a $25 gift code for Cool Stuff Inc. right now. You guys want to do that? You guys cool with that?
Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Oh, nope. That's right. We're giving away a $25 gift code. They had a braid, and they're going to 1. Okay. Faithless Looting. Got it. I'm F6ing. We're doing giveaway stuff. Type in CoolStuffInc.com for your chance to win a $25 gift card, and put it in your browser too. Check out the things. We're going to give it away at the end of this league, and you must be present to win. You must also follow myself on Twitter. You must follow Cool Stuff Inc. on Twitter, and you must follow Team BCW on Twitter for your chance to win. Don't have a Twitter? Go make one. Take 6 seconds. All right? It's 2018. You should have a Twitter. You don't have to tweet. Just have one and follow people you like. All right? Those are your requirements. We're going to play round 5 here. If you're watching on YouTube and you want cool giveaways, you gotta watch the stream. All right? Let's get that text in chat for everyone. Do I have a giveaway thing? I don't. That one here? No. Right. You can have it and just use it for giveaways. And then follow cool things. Twitter rip unfollowed. What are you going to do? It's almost like these giveaways are for promotional purposes, you know? All right, giveaway. $25 CoolStuffInc.com gift card. Must follow.
Excellent. 10 points to Gryffindor.
All right. A lot of text. Vegas follows Marc-Andre Fleury. The Vegas Golden Knights have a great Twitter account. They're a great follow. Great follow. Well worth the follow. Very professional here, just doing it live. All right. Adept, Inquiry, Looting. Yeah, this sounds good. A lot of potential. Not there yet, but a lot of potential. Coupon code should work for everything on the site, as far as I know. Spire Bloof Canal, go. That's kind of lame. It makes me less excited to play this Flameblade Adept here. Just get it bolted. Street Wraith. Alright, we're going to do it, though. CoolStuffInc.com. Probably a little too late for Christmas presents on CoolStuffInc.com, but you can still do holiday shopping. You know, you could just do the whole thing. Buy it for them, print out the picture of it, and just give it to them. Nothing? Just Spire Bluff, go. Thing in the ice. Lingering Souls. Okay. I would like to draw a bolt and kill this thing with our gut shot. Let's start on Street Wraith. And we draw a lot of lands with this deck. Alright. Cast Faithless Looting. Arclight Phoenix. Awkward. Discard Lingering Souls, Arclight Phoenix. Oh, no, never mind. We've got shot. We're good. Discard, yeah. Lingering Souls, Arclight Phoenix. Counter. And play. So we got a gut shot first, right? Yeah, alright. And let's find 3 more Phoenixes. You know what? I'll take Phoenix, Hollow one. In the right places, of course. No. Just another Wraith. Oh, let's hit that too. Just casual attack for 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we do have 2 Phoenixes. This is a pretty good turn too. We're attacking for 14. I'd giveaway hype. They're at 5. We got a bolt. They're probably dead. They better flip this this thing in the ice this turn, or they're dead. Codenames is great. Well, it's a really cool game if you haven't seen it before. A really, really fun game. Very creative. Very creative game. Simple, creative, awesome. It's called Dixit. And it's a game where it's sort of like a little bit like Apples to Applesy. Basically, each player just has like 5 cards with weird art on them. And they discarded an Arclight. They could flip thing in the ice here. It could happen. Everyone has an art, and the player whose turn it is puts down the art and just say, or I'm sorry, they just say a word. I don't know how to play exactly, but it involves saying a word and explaining the art and like trying to get people to get the art, get your art. You say a word, like I say Hogwarts, and then I put down a picture, and everyone else puts down a picture, and you flip them all up, and everyone tries to guess which one I picked for Hogwarts, and everyone who picks yours, it's like basically if you fool everyone, you lose, because you just like are being like not against the spirit of the game. And if you don't fool anyone, you lose because it's too easy. So your goal is to get right in the middle and then also trick people. It's very fun. So I think the game is sweet. Whether you can buy it on cool stuff or not, just a fun game, you know? All right, so pretty good turn 2 there. Not going to lie. Not too shabby. All right. I don't think I want Brutality. Do I want Leyline? I don't think so. I think these gut shots can go, and I think that a Lingering Souls can go. Brutality is like not bad. Dress is pretty good. Is Brutality better than? I mean, Bolt's not great, honestly. Let's do that. Let's do like Brutality for a Bolt and a Lingering Souls. Dixit means he said, she, or she, he, she, it said in Latin. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a simple game, but it's really fun. It's a good like drinking game. You hang out with some friends. It's fun. It just like, I really like how creative it is. It's a very, very creative game. It requires you to really like think and look at the art and just draw cool connections, and like, it's more abstract than a word game is, like Codenames or something. And it's cool because like you can have different reasons for things, and it's just cool. I like it. It's a fun game. I don't play a lot of like really hardcore, like heavy board games, so I'm kind of a filthy casual in that regard. Just want to have a drink or two and relax, you know? What's up, Tesserator? Yes, absolutely. Alright, this hand's pretty bad. We're going to mulligan. This hand is also pretty bad, but we're going to keep. Now we mulligan, we have a scry. Bottom. If I could change this deck, what would I do? I'm not really sure. I just kind of know that like this isn't it. That's my feeling after playing the deck now in a full league. Lingering Souls just seems... I don't know. Doesn't seem like Lingering Souls is like a great card right now. I mean, so far the versions of this deck that have impressed me the most are just a straight mono red version with Bedlam Revelers, and of course Ross's version of a deck. Hollow one. All right, this Wraith has got to be good. We're just gonna fire it off. I mean, I guess that's cool. Now you're just gonna it's play turn one hollow one. Yeah, I mean now we have to play the hollow one, so we can't play the Adept Rats. You play a bolt-proof threat on turn one. I just feel like there's not enough. Like there's synergy. There's like cross synergy happening here, but there's not enough of it. If we don't draw a hollow one, our Wraiths are too bad. You know. Three Smith bought Dixit for friends' kids as they don't read yet. I don't know if younger kids have the mental capacity for Dixit. We played with John when he was like 5, and like he didn't really get it. You know, it requires a level of like critical thinking where it's like it would be a picture of like a clown, and he would just say circus. So like everyone would just get it. The whole point is you have to be not so straightforward that everyone gets it, but not so obtuse that nobody gets it. So you need to be in this like middle range of like, you want some people to get it, and that level of critical thinking is hard for like a 4 or 5 year old. Ooh. All right, so they kept the Serum Vision's hand, only one land. They bricked in the first one and went bottom. Second one went bottom top, so they definitely have a land for next turn on the top of their deck. But they're behind a turn, so once again, this may be the last game, so type in coolstuffinc.com in chat for your chance to win a gift card. Remember, you must follow myself, BCW, and Cool Stuff on Twitter to win. All right, don't be embarrassed when I check you and you don't follow, and I have to give it to someone else. All right. All right, so we're just going to adapt Blood Crypt here. I mean, the fact that they've missed a land drop is pretty brutal, and we had a turn 1 4/4. Oh, no, but the token that went out was all the remaining Inkling custom one. Turn 2 thing in the ice. All right. I mean, we are not drawing particularly well, but it's okay. Brutality. I guess we're trying to pitch a Phoenix. The thing is, like, if we pitch a Phoenix, like, it's probably not coming back. I mean, you can just hardcast Phoenixes over the next few turns. But Duress Drain is pretty nice, and then the extra discards are nice, too. I guess we'll just do it. We want to drain and discard the extra card for Flameblade Adept, so drain Duress. Favorite board game? I haven't played a ton, honestly. Like, I enjoy Settlers of Catan. I've played that. I like more, like, fun, casual, like, drinking games. Surgical Phoenix. Well, that's really bad because we have one in our hand, too. So this hollow one here has got some work to do. Also, guys are going to take a counter off thing in the ice, too. Ooh, their hand's bad, too. Their hand is Manamorphose, Looting, Arclight, thing in the ice. Alright, we're taking them as looting for sure. I'm sorry, they can't cast anything yet. Hold on, they found an island. It's still got to be looting, though. They draw a red source. I guess they can Manamorphose and flash back looting. That's weird. Maybe it's actually Manamorphose. Because in order for them to have red, they have to draw land. In which case they can flash back looting. Yeah, I think it's actually Manamorphose. That's weird, but... Alright. I mean, they're at 11. You know, they're about to go to 5 here. Alright. So they can chump block for 1 turn. Big draw here. Let's get a big draw. Yeah, Wooded Foothills. This deck's drawn a lot of lands, too. I'm not sure how many lands we're playing, but it feels like too many. Alright, so they block there. And their hand is Arclight, Looting, Arclight, whatever card they drew. So no red source, the game is over. A red source, game is probably still over, but alright, cool. So was that 3-2? That was a 4-1, actually. Didn't feel like a 4-1. I mean, we just snuck by burn. The shadow matchup felt a little weird. I mean, results don't lie, I suppose, but on the whole, I'm not super thrilled with this. Like, it's only 18 lands. I mean, the fact that we didn't draw very well and went 4-1 and lost to Bogles, which seems unwinnable. All right. That's not bad. I still don't think we're there yet, though. I don't think that this deck is markedly better than the Izzet deck or the mono red deck. Street Wraith doesn't seem to do enough, and without Street Wraith, Hollow One doesn't seem to do enough, and I don't think the pieces are jiving well enough. Lingering Souls also just doesn't feel like a super important piece in this current metagame. The decks are so fast that it's just not, I don't know, it's not really super exciting. So on the whole, I don't know. It speaks to a testament of these decks in general that we didn't really like the deck or feel like we drew well and we still just won anyway. It's definitely a thing. Phoenix and Hollow One, I mean, it's just weird because they want you to play a lot of similar cards, which is usually the recipe for success in like melding decks together. You find the decks that play similar cards and just put all the good stuff together, but aren't enough threats, it feels like. I've always liked Swiftspear in the mono red deck, and then Reveler's also great too. I don't know. I think there's just too many moving parts here. Sideboard also has no way to remove a Ensnaring Bridge or a Chalice or a Daybreak Coronet, so some wear tears might be in order. I liked the look of the sideboard going into this, but now that I'm leaving it, I'm a little suspect, so I'm not sure. We're not there yet, though. We did 4-1, though, so maybe we are there. Who even knows? But so that's going to do it for the YouTube video, and then we're going to finish up this giveaway and spread some holiday cheer. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Again, if you're watching on YouTube and you want part of these awesome giveaways, well, get your butt on the stream. All right? We'll see you guys soon. YouTube, make sure you follow. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, YouTube.